How we doing? Today I decided I'd show you my new Sun Joe pole saw. The reason I bought it, I never had one before, is I had the old pole that you go up and you go like this, and I somehow misplaced that pole. It got misplaced on my property, and as you can see, I have a lot of trees to prune. So I was looking at buying one of those, and I couldn't believe how much they cost. I looked at this Sun Joe electric chainsaw, and I said, why would I get one that I have to go like this when I could just plug this baby in, opens up, tremendous height, you get over 13 feet without even having a ladder. And also, one of the great features about it is you can actually loosen it up and tilt the blade. So if you want to trim downward, you can, or you can trim at a different angle or straight. So I chose the Sun Joe over many other brands that were there. Came in very reasonably priced, and I decided to give it a go. Not a big believer in electric tools. However, I'm starting to be, because I have an electric log splitter that's amazing. And one day we'll go into that, the Boss. You can see I love my firewood. Do my chopping with my electric log splitter. And now I can do my pruning with my electric pole saw. So let's go give it a shot. I'm gonna get my extension cords and we'll give it a whirl. Getting set, preparation, of course. You don't need any gasoline. All you need is your extension cords. I use heavy duty extension cords. Although the manufacturer recommends 100 feet, I go further. I got 200 feet in my hand. I'm not sure how far this elm is, but I'm gonna go plug into my outdoor socket and we'll soon find out. This elm tree, much of the day when the sun is overhead, casts too much shadow on my newly planted Norways. So I want to trim a couple of the little branches that are hanging down just to open it up and allow a little more sun to penetrate the forest. So this is a tree right there, and we're just going to try to get some of the lower branches. 200 feet of extension cord, because it's a little further away from my house than I thought. I wrap this around once, okay, make a little knot. Sun Joe gives you a little slot in here to prevent the cord from falling off. However, I prefer just to kind of knot it. Okay, and now take this, plug her in. Okay, and let's just give it a test and see if the juice is on. The safety switch on the right must be pressed as you depress the trigger. There she goes. Okay, now let me look up there and figure out which branch I'm going to get first. Okay, there are several ways to prune branches such as this. You could start up top, or you can get a little bit off the tips, which make it a little bit easier. So let's try that first. We're going to take a little bit off. I can never reach this with my regular chainsaw, obviously. So let's start over here. Okay. Just open it up a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Okay. Put it on the dead branches. Makes the tree healthier, especially when dead branches are off. Okay, now let's get this bad boy here, okay? I might have to use the wall to get up a little bit. Make sure your footing is stable, obviously. Oh boy, I'm a tall guy now. Okay. Hold on. This next branch, I'm going to use the tilt technique. Put it down at a little angle. Lock it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a cut out a little bit before I do my down cut. Okay. There, I don't want to get hung up, so now I got that. Right. Now I'll trim it close to the tree. There we go. The hardest part is cleaning up the debris. So I've taken down quite a bit of low hanger branches, and now the elm, which is a tree that really expands with its reach on its branches, will cover this nice line of Norway that I put in. So I'm happy. I opened it up enough. Might want to do a little bit more while I'm here, but you could see all of the stuff that's been taken down and now providing natural sunlight when the sun is overhead. Okay, this is my MS250. This is my chainsaw of choice, of course. If you know how to operate a regular chainsaw and you know the mechanics of changing the chain and oil, same thing, you just don't have to add the gas, okay? So the Sun Joe comes with a nice little sheath cover, so you protect the blade, also protects your fingers, okay? It also comes, okay, with the oil gauge. I'm a little low on oil now. You see I have the minimum. We take this off, add the oil just as you would with a chainsaw. No biggie, okay? And then again, you check the tension in your blade like you would. Okay, if I want to tighten it up a little bit, Sun Joe provides a little wrench. You stick it on here. They give you a little cover. I have it off now so I could show you. Loosen that. You could just loosen this. There's a little bit of a screw in here, right here, this black screw. And when this is loose, you could tighten the chain or loosen the chain. Check it again. Tighten this back up, and you're good to go with the chain tension. I've experienced no trouble with the chain loosening up on its own. I'm not big on funnels. This is a whole lot easier for me. Sometimes I make a mess, like right there, but good to go. Oh no, perfect. Perfect. Good chain oil. Happen to use this bar lubricant. So I put this together right out of the box. Only had it about a week. So far, love it. I've taken down lots of low hanging branches. Okay, so once again, catch you next time. Tool of the backyard warrior. Sometimes you need to get up high on a tree, and you don't want to use your regular chainsaw because we know it's dangerous when you go high. But with this pole saw, makes it all good.